It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Steelers and the Broncos under the lights on Monday night.
Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. With Brock Hewitt up in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. What a great opening week to the NFL season it has been so far. Brock, tonight's contest officially closing out week one. You know these teams are happy to have the big spotlight to begin their seasons.
Yeah, a bit of added energy and juice in the building. Added challenge at the same time, too, Kate. They're amped up. Okay, they've watched everybody else get a chance to play, and now all eyes are on them. It brings some added pressure, no question. And we'll get to see which...
It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. He'll take this at the 10. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
Straight to the air they go. Completed to his running back. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Gets him on the in route. He's still going at the 30. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw now. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. Looking to the air here. Looking slant route, complete. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding. Offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Here he is on 3rd and long. He sends this one to the end zone. He's got it deep downfield. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. Now Podlesny on to handle the kickoff. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this 2nd-year passer.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right? Week 1, all has a sense of gratitude. All has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season, and you want to make the most of that chance.
And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Throwing off the play fake here. Looking for a target. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
Now looking to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive in the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Caught near the pylon. And he takes it down to the 2, but no touchdown yet. He's out of bounds. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. It's a gain of a yard, but they needed just a couple more inches. 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Slot receiver headed left. Back to him again on 3rd and goal. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop.
Now we'll see a field goal try by the Broncos. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset they couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their 2nd drive. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Back now, pressure on its way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. He's throwing deep to the left side. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. He sent a man in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB. And it gave him just enough room to run.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. They send him left out of the slot. 4th down, he takes the snap. Fights off the pressure. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. One of their best play calls of this game, Brock. Nets them 17 yards on 4th down and gets them the first. Setting up a throw. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back him up.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0.
Still 1st down.
1st and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty. Goal to go, they're passing. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and goal, now 5 yards more difficult following that penalty. They'll throw it. And that throw just too high for him.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
He's on the move. He's running for it. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You know, that may have been a situation when you look back on it and he watches the tape the next day. He's got to find a way to throw the ball because his running ability, while it gets him some yards, is not enough to get the 1st down.
Jack Pontelesny on for the field goal. A little more than a chip shot. This is 25 yards. Vizcaino sends it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now after the play, looks like we have somebody banged up. What we hope is it's nothing major. Don't want to see a serious injury less than a quarter into the season. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. They'll run here on 1st down. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Holding, offense.
So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They're throwing it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Buys time, rolling right.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. And he makes the fair catch inside the 45. No return on that punt. And the Steelers will take over possession. Now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Finds the in route complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. They're running the option, short side. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Neither side separating much so far. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Man in motion here. 2nd and 6 now. We've got a screen to the running back. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Jack Podolesny on for the field goal. He's got to drive this one 53 yards down the middle. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Denver set to take the field on offense. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Lone back gets the handoff. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver first. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down at the 30. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
He'll look to throw. It's a Denver touchdown! We've seen him do a lot more to reach the end zone on a catch, Brock. That one was kind of fed right to him.
Yeah, they say the running backs have a nose for the end zone. You know who else does? Every skill guy out there, because they want to put a touchdown on the board.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Broncos cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. He fields it from the 8. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Steelers offense headed out. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. With third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Complete out to the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
He puts some air under this one, deep right. He's got it inside the 10. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Podolesny now to add the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers make it a 10-point ball game. Now Podolesny on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And the touchdowns got to keep coming from as they still trail here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 31. Shakes himself free. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. That's one he knows he should have had. And that leaves them with 4th and 5. They'll bring out the punter here. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Fair catch called for and made at the 35-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be their football. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set 1st and 10. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
2nd and 10 now. Finds him over the middle. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third and a lone yard coming up. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Finds his man over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch, and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Working inside the red zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. They'll try and throw it here. Jump off caught by his back. And he's brought down for a loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down, ready to turn it into a negative play.
Throw on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. It's a 36-yard look from the left hash. Vizcaino sends it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
Fielded at the 7. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Denver ready for another offensive possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Hits him on the in route. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Throwing now from the gun. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Broke through the tackle. And he has them a first down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. New set of downs for him from the 46. To throw here on first down. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right. He's got it deep downfield. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now they're whistling for timeout here. Somebody's shaking up on the play. Not the way he wanted to begin his rookie season. Wow, let's hope it doesn't cost him much time. First down from the red zone. Looking right, and he finds him. Touchdown, Denver! No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. This taken from the 12. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. The Steelers are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Brought in right side. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. They kick the running back in motion. He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. Oh, the football's loose. But I believe a Steeler was first to that football. They make the recovery and keep possession. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Pass play now. He's got a man left. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. Here we go. 3rd and less than a yard. Back to throw. This time they're going to get there and they drop it. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. The Steelers set to punt it. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Broncos back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
So they'll let the play stand, decline the penalty, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a nice return has them looking at a very short field now. The Steelers ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest. To throw it on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. Now he'll throw off the play fake. And what a risk, but he can't hang on. No interception, but nearly a turnover in the end zone. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Vizcaino sends it through. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. We've hit halftime in our first Monday night contest of the season. Now we'll send things over to Orlando, Florida. Jonathan Coachman on standby, ready to deliver the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. We'll begin up at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. The Jaguars, with the best possible start to their season, a road victory in the opener. From there, we take the long trip across the country, about as far as you can go. Check on the Seahawks in Seattle. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Detroit Lions. The Lions get out to a hot start as they get the road victory in their opener. Finally, we're off to Atlanta to check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Green Bay Packers. The Packers start the campaign 1-0 with the road victory. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. They go play action on 1st. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Got Washington, it's complete. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. They motion the tight end over. Throwing on 2nd and real long here. Has him on the quick hitter. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Complete blocker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to get this to the 29 before he stopped. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
He's going to throw this one. Completed over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Completed to his running back. Give him 3 on that game. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
At the Steelers' 19-yard line.
Throwing now off play action. And he'll score. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Broncos cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. This return starts at the 5. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. The Steelers headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. First and 10 now from the 30. Putting a receiver in motion. Back now. Pressure on its way. Short pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Running it after the penalty. Juke the defender. And they limit this to a minimal gain to around the 34. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Pass play coming here. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So that brings up 4th down. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
False start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost them 5 yards. They'll run here, following the penalty. Crosses the 35, room for more. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he gets this forward to the 19. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 19-yard line.
Toss to the right side. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. After that play, we see some concern out there, and now we know why. That's our top pick in the draft who's shaken up. Boy, they had big expectations for him this season. Hopefully this turns out to be nothing. He'll throw it. Dumps it off to his running back. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses. Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
Oh, they'll try and run it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. And he will not get there. They stop him on 4th and goal. What a stand to force that turnover on downs.
This running back has had himself a day, but not on that play. Finally, a little bit of catharsis for everyone on that defense to keep him from the first and get a turnover, a much-needed turnover on downs.
The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Finds a man right side. He winds up out of bounds, but things not settled yet, so we've got a flag down.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Well, he had a chance to pull up and avoid the hit, Brock, but we knew the outcome from the moment he decided not to and made contact. That flag came out. He's trying to lay it in deep along the right. He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Running back sent in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. He keeps it and takes off. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Now Podlesny on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Broncos returning their offense and this running back to the field. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. On 1st down, they'll run. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Broncos football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Complete right side to Washington. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Hauled in left side. Still has some space inside the 35. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down. Still sticking with the passing game. Complete out to the right. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Roughing the passer on that last play, and that's always going to lead to an automatic 1st down. Working inside the red zone. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year is over. Here's a give up the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, a quality game, and it move the sticks.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8. They kick the running back in motion. 2nd and 8. Catch made underneath by the back. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
They're set up at the 35 now. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's a Steelers first down. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Still first down.
Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Here's a throw. Finds his man over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And now they have a 1st and goal. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push this to an 8-point game. Just a great effort there from him, Brock, to take it upon himself, embrace the initiative, and turn that drive into 6.
You know, Kate, there was a day when you were watching Steve Young or Randall Cunningham, and that felt like a bonus touchdown. But that's not today. It feels like every quarterback's got to be able to score, be a dual threat on the ground. It's part of an offense every single team relies upon.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers push the lead to 2 scores now. Now Podlesny on to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Broncos offense all set to go. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. they'll run here on first down. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have cut it to a 3-point game here in the fourth. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Starting at the 10. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They're going play action. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
Still 3rd down.
Now the call helps, but still a 3rd down to figure out now. Now we're on the counter. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That is your old-school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Looking for a throw here. Flushed out of the pocket. The Broncos get to him here. He's brought down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Well, partner, I think this defense had enough. This QB has been getting out of the pocket and doing damage with his legs, but not this time. Great pursuit, great effort, and they're able to wrap him up with a sack. So many coaches love 3rd downs and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Broncos and this running back headed back out for a new series. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown. Brock, let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Looking sideline and caught by Washington. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. Whistles after that play for an unfortunate sight. A player hurt in the first game of the season. Training staff out to work on him. He's back to throw. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing fourth down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Pittsburgh getting its offense all set to go. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Back to throw now. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they don't allow a lane to form. Defense taking care of that play near the line. No gain. And now they're looking at 4th and 10. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Steelers up by just a couple of points. So Jackpot Lesney's on in a high-pressure spot. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And that grows the lead to 5.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Setting up to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. He'll look to throw it. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. To throw. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
He connects downfield on 4. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Here he is to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Timeout taken by the offense, their second. Still one more in their pocket to use. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal. Back to throw. This one soars over everybody in the end zone. Just had to get rid of it. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing it again here. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
The 10-yard line. And he takes this down to the 10 before hitting the sideline.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
And he brings it in. That makes this a field goal game now.
I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups. And that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
The kicking unit on now for the Broncos, and they're ready to send it away. Return starts at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference.
Defense.
So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. To the air now on 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Here's 2nd and 11. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. One final shot here. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. So it's a win for the Broncos. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.
Choose the team you want to start your franchise with.
Use the options on the left to edit league settings and choose what